this is so delicious. This is actually really good to start our day, which is, oh my God, we're online.
It's starting now. Hello and
Hello.
welcome to our morning news starting point. We're very excited as we believe that this program this morning will make our tummy so full because we have this delicious chicken porridge, Ferdi, right?
Indeed, which relates to our topics for today. The Indonesian gastronomy go international and all over the world is renowned. We also have another special topics that we're embracing the Christmas.
That's right. And as we're enjoying this porridge, because we are gonna talk about this gastronomy today, Indonesia gastronomy that has been, globally known. I would like to ask you questions, Ferdi.
All right.
Are you chicken porridge team for stirring the porridge or the unstirred porridge? For me, because sometimes I stir it, but sometimes I don't stir it. What about
I
you?
definitely love the stir the porridge one because it kind of blends everything.
Right. So we're gonna continue the chicken porridge later, but we're gonna take you to the overview of our topics today as we're going to talk later about Christmas is coming.
Yay.
It's December. I haven't started to decorate my house. I'm still busy with other things, but
Yeah.
I think this is the time for me to start decorating my house because a lot of places like shopping centers and
Right.
also public places, spaces also have already been decorating the place. And of course, the holiday season is coming. And also we have this story
Updates.
also update about
The Sumatran flood,
Yes,
yes, that's
yes.
having a lot of people missing and died as well. So without further ado, why don't we start the show? This is Starting Point. I'm Ferdi Tairas.
And I'm Stephanie Silitonga. Please stay with us for the next 1 hour. This is Starting Point for you. Wow, Ferdi, actually, Indonesia chicken porridge has been known globally for its consistency. That's why it is named by Atlas.
Taste Atlas?
Taste Atlas, yes. Thank you for reminding me. This is too early morning, so I need to, recall the name. Yes, Taste Atlas. It is recognized as actually one of the best globally known consistent taste of Indonesian porridge.
Yes, exactly. This history of porridge actually, Stephanie, comes a long way back to the Chinese eras of the dynasties. But now, there's a really good news that Indonesian rice porridge with the chicken is becoming so renowned by the world. And it become the great milestone for us to have a very simple food that we used to have for our breakfast and maybe late night snacks, for
Yes,
example.
right.
It become internationally known. So why don't we take a look at the footage out there to see what's the update about the porridge.
Right, let's take a look on the news.
Taste Atlas ranked Indonesian chicken porridge first in the 50 best porridges list with a 4.3-star rating, beating Arroz Caldo from the Philippines and Elarji from Georgia. According to Taste Atlas, chicken porridge excels not only in taste but also in consistent ratings and global popularity. The site described it as a combination of soft, warm porridge texture, savory chicken broth, crispy fried shallots, chakwe, celery leaves, and customizable additions like sweet soy sauce and chili, making it an almost perfect breakfast. Besides chicken porridge, Indonesia also contributed several other porridges to this prestigious list. Black sticky rice porridge ranked 15th with a 4.0-star rating thanks to its distinctive sweet and coconut milk flavor. Mung bean porridge placed 45th with a 3.4-star rating, known for its plant-based protein and popularity as an afternoon snack. Papeda, a sago-based porridge from Papua and Maluku, also made the list at 49th place with a 3.3-star rating, especially enjoyed with spicy yellow fish soup. This achievement shows that Indonesia's traditional cuisine can gain international recognition, not just as street food, but as a cultural identity that attracts global tourists. Social media buzzed with users sharing photos of their favorite chicken porridge, proud of this accomplishment.
You know what, Ferdi? When
Yes.
we talk about gastronomy, it's actually not only about food. It's not only about food. It's much more than food. Because when we talk about gastronomy, actually we're also talking about the art of making food. You agree on that?
Yeah, totally agree. It's kind of like preparing the food is actually, especially the comfort food ones. We're talking about the comfort foods that's specifically discussing about this rice porridge. It came along like 4,000 years ago, and it have like many versions in every country. For
Right.
example, like in Chinese, we call it congee.
Congee,
Yes, and also like from the Papuan, we call it papeda, which is the flour that mixed with the slime.
Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes.
It's actually
Like the
quite
slime,
good. Have you tried it before?
I've never tried it, but I've seen it, yes. It looks like slimes. And also when we talk about Indonesian cuisine or culinary or even the gastronomy, everything will focus on rice, because everything
Yes.
not everything, but I mean in
Most of
almost
them.
most in Indonesian food they have rice. So like chicken porridge, it's made of rice, and also we are very rich not only in culture, but of course we are very rich in the flavors, and we are
Yeah.
known for the spice.
Exactly. Well,
Right?
speaking about
Just
the
like, yes.
spices, let's break down this porridge. We have these crackers, and then the celery leaves that's actually giving the extra spices that become very unique. The chicken shredded, and also some peanuts over here. So it's quite amazing how these simple ingredients combine into one dish, and it will kind of give you a comfort and joy while eating it. So that's why a lot of people starting the day with the porridge. It's
Yeah.
easy, it's light, and it's kind of hearty.
Yes, it's kind of hearty. It's not only make your tummy full, but also makes your heart, also, you know, like your soul really longs for this kind of food. So
Yeah,
let's
exactly.
take a look at again this chicken porridge. It, like you said, it has crackers. And even the crackers, it has two types of crackers.
Yes,
So it has like this, the orange
orange
one,
one,
and the other one is a bit yellowish one. We
Yeah.
call it as amping, right?
Right, exactly. A lot
And
of
the taste is different
yeah.
as well.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So very rich actually in not only the look, but also the tasteness of this chicken porridge. And also they have the shredded chicken, and also they put the greens, like the
greens,
onion.
yeah. The
Onions, yes.
Stems, right. I mean, this is really interesting if we're looking back at the history. So let's take a look at the footage about the historical backgrounds of this porridge that been all over the years.
Yes. And now let's continue to eat, Ferdi.
Yes, while we're watching it.
La Liste, organized in collaboration with the French Ministry for Europe and Foreign Affairs, annually releases the world's top 1,000 best restaurants and presents a series of special awards to individuals, restaurants, and countries deemed influential in advancing global gastronomy. This year, Indonesia earned a special award as a selective and accessible global culinary guide for gourmet travelers. The recognition further elevates Indonesia's presence on the world stage while promoting the richness of the nation's culinary heritage. 2 Indonesian restaurants were also named gastronomy ambassadors under the 2026 New Destination Champion category. Rumari, Raffles Bali, represented by chef Gaetan Bezu, made its debut in the world's top 1,000 best restaurants. Meanwhile, Essa restaurant from Jakarta, represented by Chef Aditya Muskita, was selected as the top example from the capital city. Tourism Minister Widianti stated that the award serves as a global acknowledgement of Indonesia's culinary wealth. She emphasized that the achievement reflects the collective efforts of farmers, fishers, culinary practitioners, chefs, MSMEs, and communities across the archipelago who continue to preserve and enrich Indonesia's gastronomic traditions.
Well, congratulations to Chef Aditya Mustika for winning the award, and especially with the food that become really beautiful as well on the presentation. And speaking about the presentation, the really nice food and delicious food will not be there on your table without the work of the farmers and the people that's actually deliver all the foods and ingredients right to the restaurant itself.
Yes, that's right. And we have to be grateful because we are also living in this tropical country that has very rich, plants and everything that makes our cuisine or our food becomes even more rich. Right? You agree on that too, right?
Absolutely.
Right. And also Indonesia has strengthened its position as global gastronomic destinations after receiving the new Destination Champion Award 2026 at the annual La Lista Awards ceremony. That shows Indonesia consistency of gaining this consistent in taste and in its richness of the, the spice as well.
Yes,
as well, the flavors as well.
Yeah.
And also, of course, Indonesian cuisine has become a favorite for many people around the world. So we have to be proud of that. And speaking about gastronomy, actually, it's not only about, like I said earlier, the art of the food itself, but we are also talking about the sustainability of the food. So the ingredients that is used by the people or the chef that make it, they will think about how to use the sustainable ingredients.
Yes, indeed.
Right?
I remember that when I was living in New York, we tried to make batagor, like the dish that's actually made from fish. But since the spices is not present there, the taste is completely different. So that's why when we're talking about the iconic foods from Indonesia, we need the ingredients from here.
Yes. And also speaking about the sustainability, actually, fairly, when we are served by food, especially in the hotels, because some hotels now, they are implementing this kind of like sustainability tourism, where they put the sustainable gastronomy as well. So we have to finish our food. Do not waste your food. That is about one about the sustainability of tourism and also gastronomy. So,
and speaking about another foods that become having the award, we're going back to the batagor itself.
Yes.
So batagor is actually an iconic street food from Bandung, and it has brought pride to Indonesia international stage after securing third place in the top 50 best seafood dishes in the world list by Taste Atlas. So this one released in September 2025. It's the achievement places batagor alongside with some of the world's famous foods, like a lot of stuff. That's why we're going to take a look at this footage right now.
and who doesn't like batagor?
Oh yeah, maybe we should put what batagor in our
Right.
porridge.
Let's take a look at it.
In the list published by Taste Atlas on September 21st, 2025, 3 batagor variants even dominated the top ranks. Batagor Kingsley took first place, followed by batagor Ambui in second, and batagor Darto in third. This rare feat makes batagor the only dish to simultaneously occupy the top 3 spots in the world's best seafood category. Taste Atlas explained that the ranking was based on thousands of user reviews and ratings collected from across the globe, which were then verified by the editorial team to ensure accuracy and minimize local bias. In the seafood category, Batagor outperformed globally renowned dishes such as Japanese sushi, British fish and chips, and Peruvian ceviche. This recognition highlights the unique flavor and universal appeal of Batagor, which is now considered capable of rivaling other long-established international cuisines. Batagor, short for bakso tahu goreng, or fried tofu stuffed with fish paste, is a specialty from Bandung, made from mackerel fish and tofu deep fried until crispy, and served with a savory spicy peanut sauce. What began as a humble street snack created by the ingenuity of West Javanese locals has grown into one of Indonesia's most beloved culinary icons, found everywhere from roadside stalls to upscale restaurants.
Wow, that looks so delicious. I mean, we already have this rice porridge in front of us, but then since they put it
Well,
on
I
the...
don't mind, Ferdi, if we are
Yeah.
having Batagor for our next, breakfast this morning after this chicken porridge. I don't mind.
Exactly. I mean, if we look back at the five stars hotels, Stephanie, they have those kind of foods as well because it's become an iconic food that everyone should try while visiting Indonesia.
Yes, and nowadays the way they serve it is even more, better, right?
Yeah.
In the past, I think it's because people are even more appreciating food, right? So food is not only about food, like it said before.
Yeah.
Gastronomy, it's not only about
Yeah.
food, serving food, but also the way to make the food itself and the choice of the ingredients. It's like art, right? Femi?
Yeah,
because you are
indeed.
painting, so you choose the right or the best quality of the paints, right?
Exactly. I mean, this art of gastronomy is really amazing because you kind of very selective with the food. And then it will have like a very different effect and impact on presentations itself. So people will look at it more beautiful, and that's why the price is also going up.
Yes, because people are appreciating it even more.
Exactly.
So it's been an interesting first segment,
Right.
and we are becoming a little bit full now because of the chicken porridge. But
should
of course, we
continue.
are happy. Yes, we have happy tummy now. And we are going to continue our next segment, and we're going to talk more about the celebrations of Christmas that is being held in some places now. So please stay with us on Starting Point. We'll be back soon.
Yeah.
Holiday season na ya. Siap. Ma. Yang mana 8? Aku
Di sini nggak ada item
nggak
9.
ada 8 dan 9 loh di sini.
Heeh.
Oh,
10, iya,
baik.
Siap.
Welcome back to our morning news starting point, and we are very excited because in the first segment we talked about gastronomy, about food, and we are full now, and now we're gonna talk about Christmas and holiday season, Fernie.
Yes, this is already the second day of December, but every shopping malls already have the festivities decorations coming through. So it's really nice to see all those decorations. Don't get me wrong, Stephanie, I'm a Muslim, but every time I see the decorations in every shopping malls, like the green Christmas trees with all the lights, and also the golden like fringes and the red ornaments of the Christmas tree, it kind of gives you a heartwarming feelings. So that's why I think it's really genius if we look at from the perspective of the art. Those three colors, the green, the red, and the gold, it kind of gives you the heartwarming. That's why everybody feels so, what do you call it, melancholy, like sensitive.
And also because of the, like the music, the songs that being played as well in the shopping centers, that makes it even feel like you want to feel winter, as if like winter is in Indonesia.
Yeah, we have like shopping malls that provide the service with the fake snows.
Yes, right.
What about
Some
you?
places.
How do you celebrate the Christmas this year?
Well, normally the traditions with in my family, we normally celebrate Christmas all together.
Right.
And then sometimes we go to, like some places for holidays, or sometimes we just go to, like our grandparents' house. Also, we're going to visit some families that we, rarely visit before Christmas.
That's nice.
So, of course, we're gonna have so much fun because of the food, and also sometimes we are going to do like gift exchange.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Sometimes we do that.
We always do that in the offices as well.
Yes,
not
sometimes
just with
in
the
the office
family.
as well we do that, right? And what about you? Do you do something with the holiday season as well? Because the holiday is approaching.
Well, I think the best way for me is having a traveling like destinations, because everybody's like very busy in their Christmas family, and then so why don't we take our unpaid leave and then go travel? It's really nice to see the countries with the snow as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
very nice. And I remember my childhood. memory about Christmas is that my mom used to tell me that please be good before Christmas because you're gonna get a present
Do
from
you
the Santa
still do that
Claus.
tradition, like the black Santa?
Yes,
and then-
no longer because I'm a grown up now. But I remember how my mom used to tell me to be a good girl because I will get Santa's present. And actually, that happened. Well, when I, become an adult now I know that that is actually my mom who actually put the present in front of my room. But at least I think the good thing about it is that I keep being a nice girl.
Yeah,
when
the
I
point
was
is, it's like a soft reward for being a good child, right?
I know. And when you're naughty or you're behaving,
You will be kidnapped by the
bad,
Black Santa.
Yes, that's what they said.
Or maybe the Grinch.
The Black Pete, yes.
The
That's
Black
how-
Pete, exactly.
So funny. So yes, like we said that Christmas is being celebrated in some places. So Indonesia continues to showcase its rich cultural diversity. So like we said, it's not only about food, but it's also about the cultural diversity. That is now we are entering the holiday seasons that almost we are celebrating Christmas and of course later continued by the New Year. And as Christmas approaches, each region celebrates with its own distinctive traditions, festive and of course the meaningful and deeply rooted in local heritage. So here are some of the unique Christmas traditions found only in Indonesia. Let's take a look.
First, Marbinda or Marhobas from North Sumatra. The Batak Toba community carries out Marbinda, the ritual of slaughtering livestock such as cows, buffaloes, or pigs purchased through collective savings. The men then prepare the meat through a cooking tradition known as Marhobas and distribute it to the community. Residents believe that the person entrusted with distributing the meat often has the potential to become the next village head. This tradition strengthens communal solidarity and expresses gratitude ahead of Christmas. Second, Rabo-Rabo from Jakarta. In Kampung Tugu, located in Cilincing in North Jakarta, residents of Portuguese descent observe the Rabo-Rabo tradition, which means tailing one another. After attending a church service, they walk around the village while playing keroncong music and visiting homes. From each household, one family member joins the procession, forming a long line resembling a tail. The celebration ends with a communal meal at the final house visited. Third, Ngejot and Penjor from Bali. Christian communities in Bali take part in Ngejot, a tradition of exchanging food that follows each religion's dietary practices as a gesture of tolerance. They also set up Penjor, a decorated curved bamboo poles placed in front of their homes as a symbol of gratitude to God. Fourth, Bakar Batu from Papua. Papuan Christians conduct the Bakar Batu tradition after the Christmas Mass. They heat stones and arrange them in a pit lined with banana leaves. Pork, vegetables, and tubers are layered inside and cooked slowly using the stored heat. This communal cooking ritual serves as an expression of thanksgiving and strengthens social bonds within the community.
Wow, I didn't realize that Christmas in every different regions have different festivities as well. Like you're coming from the Batak community.
know.
You must be knowing about this, which is, am I right? Or you don't know?
Well, it's hard to answer that question.
There you go. She
Yes.
doesn't know.
I never knew that there is this kind of like festivities that they celebrated Christmas with like what is it like
Marhobas.
slaughtering livestock,
Slaughtering
and they
livestock.
call it as Marbinda or Marhobas.
Yeah.
What I know with the word Marhobas in Batak means It is actually used in a wedding party or in like family gatherings
Yeah.
when they do like serve food or serve drinks or like serve the guests. That's what we call it as marhobas. But
I see.
here,
Yeah.
this is a new knowledge for me as a Bataknese because it says that slaughtering livestock such
Yeah.
as cows, buffaloes, or pigs,
slaughtering
right?
livestock
So, yeah.
is pretty similar like the Idul Adha.
Yes, quite
kurban.
similar, right? Yeah, kurban, yes, is that
exactly.
it? And also they also have this rabu-rabu,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I'm a Jakartanese, but I don't know anything about this. But I know about tailing one another because at that moment, you can actually tailing other people who get present. So I think that's the key idea.
All right.
It's pretty much like the Chinese New Year parties where all the kids having the envelope of money. So I think
ang pao.
ang pao.
Yes.
So this kind of similar with that one, but they have this keroncong music and visiting homes. So it's kind of similar with Halloween as well. They're visiting homes, having some foods or snacks.
That's nice about culture where there is this like mixture of
Right.
culture. That's why in some celebrations it makes the celebrations and the festivities even more like very
Yeah.
grand as well, right? Because
Exactly.
it has like richness in its culture. And also in Bali, it has like ngejot and penjor, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Where this is the traditions of exchanging food. So it's like Thanksgiving as well.
Exactly.
Right.
I mean, like
Enjoying food.
when I was living in Bali, I saw a lot of like ceremonial or spiritual ceremonies that I didn't know like what is the difference between this one and the last week and the last month because there are so many celebrations that evolving this penjor. So I think this is also very nice, a very nice gesture because it's a symbol of gratitude,
Right,
and
yes.
also
Tolerance
it's like
as well.
for God. So I think it's really nice to see all these people gathering, having a heartwarming moments, and then celebrating with the food.
Yes, and that's of course the essence of being
Right.
together in a family gathering and then celebrating, like the Christmas as well.
Yes, exactly.
So, a vintage S-Bahn train from the 1930s returned to the rails in Berlin on Saturday for the first Advent weekend, bringing
Nice.
Christmas cheer to families with its festive decorations. We are gonna take a look at this, another traditions, and of course another region's part of the world. So let's take a look.
Footage shows the S-Bahn Christmas train decorated with fir branches, tinsel, baubles, and colorful paintings with Santa Claus and guards in 1930s era uniforms welcoming visitors who take their seats in the train's original wooden interior. Robin Gottschalk, chairman of the historic S-Bahn EV Association responsible for reviving the tradition, stated that the Christmas train have existed since at least the 1950s, initially as a special event for the children and race band staff. He added that the rides were later opened to the general public and became extremely popular from the 1990s until 2008. Gottschalk explained that this year, visitors can ride the route from Berlin-Ostbahnhof through the city center via the Ring Line to Potsdamer Platz. 3 rides are scheduled every Saturday and Sunday during Advent, for a total of 24 journeys until December 22nd. The train set, originally a DR Baureihe ET-165, renamed DB Baureihe 475 in 1993, was built in the late 1920s or early 1930s for Berlin's rapid transit system and preserved after retirement in 1997. An advanced train control system was installed this year to mark the 100th anniversary of the Berlin S-Bahn.
Yes, this preparation for Christmas is everywhere, including in the Gaza. Because from what I see, the preparations for Christmas festivities kicked off in Bethlehem on Saturday with the official reception of Father Francesco Iapo, custodian of the Holy Land, following a 2-year suspension of celebrations due to the Gaza conflict. Let's learn more about the celebration. Footage shows Aelpo proceeding through the Old City accompanied by Palestinian officials, with scout troops performing traditional displays along the procession route. The custodian concluded his walk at the Church of the Nativity, where he conducted a special mass attended by parish members. The custodian of the Holy Land serves as the regional superior, the highest authority for the majority of Franciscan monks throughout the Middle East. Bethlehem Deputy Major Lucy Taji stated that the municipality had received the custodian of the Holy Land in preparation for the Christmas celebrations, announcing a tree lighting ceremony scheduled for December 6. This year's preparation marked the first public Christmas celebrations in Bethlehem since the Israel-Hamas war began. During the conflict, public festivities were suspended and observances were restricted to religious rites.
Wow, that's very heartwarming.
Yeah.
The celebrations, even in the very, very kind of like a restricted area as well.
Yeah.
But people can still feel the joy in their heart. And also, I'd like to talk also about the train
Yeah.
in German when they have this S-Bahn Christmas train. It's really, very, what do you call it? Like very
Nostalgic?
unique, very nostalgic. Because they take you to kind of like past these areas with the Santa Claus train.
Yeah. I mean, like, that should be on our bucket list for traveling because a lot of people have this joy
Yes.
for riding train. So train destination is always perfect.
Yeah.
And look at the
and
footage.
look at that. The
Yeah.
Santa Claus is,
The sun is ready to welcome
welcoming.
you.
Yes.
Yeah, indeed.
And you're
And
gonna
especially with all those decorations.
right. And look at this, the Christmas train. It is decorated with these Christmas ornaments.
Yeah, I wonder if they also provide the famous Christmas dishes, like the
Yes.
apple cakes, the
Oh,
banana
very nice.
cakes, and then all the roasted beef as well. I think
Right.
that looks really amazing how you can travel and also celebrate Christmas on the train.
Right. Enjoying also this, kind of like cold winter
Yeah.
weather in Germany. And of course, that feels so magical.
Indeed.
Wow, very beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, but also when we're talking about the Gaza conflict, everybody's like suffering there. But there's always hope for
Yes.
people to have like heartwarming moments, such as this one, which is happening in the Bethlehem. It's really amazing how people can gather and also still remind us that we are still human and we're still connected to God and
Yes.
celebrate this joyful moment once a year.
Yeah, and it's very touching to know that people in that area is still, have hope in their heart, and also they feel the warmth of the celebration because they also want to feel, better. And we really hope that the situation, or we really hope for a better, situation.
Yes, indeed. Because as we read from here before, this year's is actually the first public Christmas that's happening after a long time war. Because this is already suspended in the years before and observances were restricted to religious sites.
Right. So that's all about a Christmas celebration from all over the world. And now
Yes.
we're gonna take another short break. And please don't go anywhere because we still have some updates. And the next segment we'll talk about the updates on the Sumatra floods.
Yes, and all the others as well. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Hello, welcome back to Starting Point. Still with us, Ferry Tairas and Stephanie Silitonga. And on this third segment, we will have the updates from the Sumatran floods. And for the first update, Stephanie, Indonesia's National Disaster Management Agency has released updated figures on the devastating flash floods and landslides that struck North Sumatra, West Sumatra, and Aceh in late November. The death toll continues to rise as search efforts remain underway. Let's take a look at the more updated. BNPB reported that the death toll from the flash floods and landslides across the three Sumatran provinces has climbed to 533. According to data from the 2025 Sumatra Flood and Landslide Emergency Response Dashboard, as of Monday at 16:58 local time. The figure marks an increase from earlier data released at 4:12 the same day, which recorded 442 fatalities and 402 missing persons. Hundreds of residents remain unaccounted for, with provisional figures listing 504 people as missing. The disaster has also left around 2,500 people injured and forced more than 553,900 residents to flee their homes. In total, the catastrophe has affected 1.4 million people across 48 districts and municipalities in North Sumatra, Aceh, and West Sumatra. Damage to infrastructure is extensive. BNPB reported that approximately 3,300 homes were severely damaged, 4,100 moderately damaged, and another 20,700 suffered minor damage. The disaster also damaged 204 educational facilities and 270 bridges.
Yeah, and we'd like to express our deep condolences for those families who are impacted by this flood and also the landslides that is currently happening in Sumatra.
Exactly. I mean, this is really sad month for us. Those are our brothers, sisters, and we are almost getting here to Christmas. And this disaster, it also happened in a lot of Asian countries
Yes.
as well.
Yeah, yeah. Indonesia is just one part actually in part of Asia, which actually has been hit by this torrential rain and storms in recent days, with previously Vietnam, Thailand, and also Malaysia, Sri Lanka, also reporting death, and also the number of the death toll is increased as well.
Yeah.
Like in Indonesia, the death toll has been reported increased for now up to 600 people. So as also Indonesia, the provinces of Aceh, North Sumatra and West Sumatra have been hardest hit by this flood, and thousands still cut off and without critical supplies. So we really hope that this will be handled properly, and you know the situations will be better. And Indonesian government and Commission's aid of the House of Representatives have officially agreed on the 2026 Hajj pilgrimage travel cost. And beside that news, we also have news about Basarnas reported that more than 33 residents were successfully evacuated in safe condition from flood and landslide affected areas in Aceh, North Sumatra, and West Sumatra.
Yes, in Aceh, over 1,000 people were rescued, including those from remote areas such as Main, Gumpang, Selimelium, Trulan River, and air routes. In North Sumatra, more than 3,000 affected residents were evacuated, with some airlifted by helicopter in central Tapanuli and South Tapanuli. Meanwhile, in West Sumatra, thousands more were rescued from flash floods and landslides, particularly in Agam and West Pasaman districts, which suffered the most severe housing damage.
Meanwhile, the government has deployed 3 Hercules C-130 aircraft along with land, sea, and air assets to accelerate the distributions of aid to areas affected by flash floods and landslides in Sumatra.
Basarnas reported that more than 33,000 residents were successfully evacuated in safe condition from flood and landslide affected areas in Aceh, North Sumatra, and West Sumatra. In Aceh, over 1,000 people were rescued, including those from remote areas such as Mane, Gyumpang, and Selimum, through land, river, and air routes. In North Sumatra, more than 3,000 affected residents were evacuated, with some airlifted by helicopter in Central Tapanuli and South Tapanuli. Meanwhile, in West Sumatra, thousands more were rescued from flash floods and landslides, particularly in Agam and West Pasaman districts, which suffered the most severe housing damage. Meanwhile, the government has deployed 3 Hercules C-130 aircraft along with land, sea, and air assets to accelerate the distribution of aid to areas affected by flash floods and landslides in Sumatra. President Prabowo Subianto emphasized that large-scale assistance can now be delivered via sea after a large vessel successfully docked in Sibolga, while road access to Central Tapanuli and surrounding areas remains cut off. He confirmed that air operations continue, including routine Hercules flights to deliver logistics to critical locations.
Yeah, and with this flash flood, with this condition, actually Indonesia has boosted aid as government expands Sumatra flood relief effort for the situation.
Yes, exactly. I mean, like, the government has already deployed the 3 Hercules C-130 aircraft. So all the help is really forced from the land, sea, and air assets. They all go together to help those who are still missing, and we're still updating how they can get help for the food as well, for the shelter.
Yeah, and also the government has also ensured that all aid from the government reach every evacuation shelter in flood-affected areas in Aceh, North Sumatra, and also West Sumatra. And also, our President Prabowo Subianto has also visited the flood site in Central Tapanuli, North Sumatra as well, and stated that the central and regional governments were working together to distribute the basic needs for affected residents. So we really hope that everyone who are affected, impacted by this flood will receive the aid.
Yes, these two, hopefully it will
yes.
pass soon.
Yes.
And speaking about disasters, Stephanie, we're still also having another disasters that happening in Hong Kong. So the fire, remember the building that actually burned on fire, we have like a lot of Indonesians actually living there and pass away. So the Indonesian Consulate General in Hong Kong reported that 95 Indonesian citizens have been confirmed safe following the major fire at Wang Fut Court apartment complex in Tai Po, while dozens remain unaccounted for. Let's take a look. So yes,
According to the Indonesian Consulate General or KJRI in Hong Kong, an estimated 140 Indonesians lived in the complex, with 95 confirmed safe. In a written statement received in Jakarta on Monday, the consulate noted that 35 Indonesians have yet to be located. The KJRI has not released updated figures on the number of Indonesians killed or injured. However, a report from the Indonesian's Ministry of Foreign Affairs on 30 November stated that 9 Indonesians had died and 3 were injured. Overall, the consulate reported 146 deaths and 79 serious injuries resulting from the fire. Hong Kong authorities warned that the death toll may continue to rise as search and identification efforts are still ongoing. 11 individuals have been detained in connection with the incident.
And deep condolences also for the families who are the family also been victim of this incident in Hong Kong.
Yes, it's really sad. Hopefully it will pass, and also there's also a lot of help coming through. And unfortunately for today, we are very limited time. And then I'm Ferry Tairas.
And I'm Stephanie Silitonga. Thanks for watching Starting Point. We really hope that you are full of information, and of course that you will enjoy your day, your morning today. And we really hope you have a great rest of the week. So I'm Stephanie Silitonga. Thanks for watching Starting Point, and see you next time.